What's coming up in March 2025 for Aries placements, please, Holy Spirit? What's coming up for Aries placements in the month of March? Ooh, interesting how you had deception come out crossing, all right? Literally came out crossing. So Aries, I feel like you're going to realize that people aren't as slick as they think they are, okay? So you may have someone in your midst. This could be someone you work with, someone that's part of the same friendship group, okay? So I'm getting specifically, it could be a friend group or a work situation, all right? That someone is not as slick as they think they are, okay? And so if they have been bad-mouthing you or trying to paint you in an unfavorable light to prop themselves up, yeah, that's really not going to fly, okay? Because you may even catch them red-handed, okay, trying to undermine you in some shape or form, okay? But again, there is that great sense of exposure and harsh truths. That's been a big theme already for this year, right? So it's like you're going to see basically a certain individual for exactly who they are. Someone you cannot trust and someone who's definitely not in your corner, okay? But I feel like this person is going to be quite brazen about it to the point where, like I say, I feel like you could catch them red-handed, all right? So we'll see more energy pertaining to that, about this person who obviously has a bee in their bonnet when it comes to you for whatever reason. So we'll see, what is this person's deal? Why do they have a bee in the bonnet when it comes to Aries? Like, what's their major malfunction? What is their beef when it comes to Aries? Interesting. You had the Seven of Cups wanting to come out crossing as well. Crossing. So they feel crossed by you, or they feel like, oh, this person may have their wires crossed about you. So either they feel like you've crossed them, or they have their wires crossed about you. And that would make sense with the Seven of Cups wanting to come out crossing. So they feel like basically, so they feel like you are one way, or you've been betraying them in a negative way, or, you know, you're not authentic. You're not who you say you are. You're not expressing from a truthful place. But there's something about wires being crossed here. So I think this person has the wrong impression of your intentions, okay? So this person feels like you're not being sincere, or you know, you have some kind of malicious intent, or you don't have you know, maybe like a true care for them or something like that. But there's definitely some wires crossed here. It's like Seven of Cups is very illusionary, okay? This person may have felt like you fed them a lie, fed them an illusion, that you didn't mean what you said, or something like that, right? It's almost like this person is hurt because they feel like, you know, you're trying to portray things as one way when actually you feel another. But I don't know if that's necessarily the case, right? So this person, again, there's some wires crossed somewhere. That's the thing. So tell me more about this for Aries, right? This person's obviously got their wires crossed somewhere. And why is that? King of Swords, okay? King of Swords energy. Right. So there may be some information, okay? That may be why. Because there may be some information given, right? Which may not be false, but I feel like they may not have the whole story, right? They don't have the full picture, so that's why. So they have information. They do know something about a situation or something pertaining to you, that it's truthful, but I feel like that's not the full story. There's pieces missing here, right? And that's the problem. So they're going off what they know, but what they know isn't the full story, okay? So that's the problem here, because I feel like, yeah, exactly, you have the High Priestess energy. So this person, yeah, exactly. This person knows some things, right, about you or a situation or something, right? But again, they don't know the full story, but they think they do. That's the thing. They think they know, but they don't fully know, okay? And so, yeah, that's why this person is moving kind of sideways, because they're running with the piece of information that they have. But I feel like there's something crucial that is currently hidden, hence the High Priestess, right? Like, there's information you have that this person doesn't have. And so if they had this information, I think it would shift their perspective quite significantly, okay? One more for Aries placements. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, exactly. So you may have been on the fence about a certain situation, okay? Maybe you felt like, you know, you've been between a rock and a hard place. And so you haven't been able to be as transparent about something in particular as you would like to be. or you feel like there isn't an easy solution or an answer, okay? Yeah, maybe you feel like you're torn between two people or two situations or two outcomes or, you know, like I say, decisions, right? Unsure what to do, what's the best course of action, right? But so there's definitely more to it than what meets the eye. That's what I feel, okay? Because someone only has half the story, okay? So it may help rather than going like, you know, ballistic at this person, okay? It may help just to have an open and honest conversation with that King of Swords, okay? To just be completely transparent and lay it all on the table so this person better understands, because right now they don't understand. They're only going by what they have because that's all they have, right? And things appear one way when they're actually another. So I think it would actually serve you, this person, and everyone involved well if the truth was on the table, okay? And then there's no misgivings, no misunderstandings, okay? And this person won't feel like, well, this person's moving shady, so, you know, I'm just going to make sure that so-and-so knows. Like, no. Like, there needs to be an open conversation about this. Yeah, 10 of Wands. And it will just free everyone from the burden of this situation entirely, all right? So that's what I feel like is lacking, transparency right now, okay? But like I say, Aries, okay, if this makes sense to you, you're the one who holds the answers, okay? You do. You have the story in its entirety, okay? So you can be the one to set the record straight, and I think it will help dispel a lot of myths, a lot of confusion, and especially where if, like I say, there is someone perhaps feeding that, okay? Yes, because there may be someone playing off of the fact that you haven't, you know, cleared the air or made it clear or confirmed or whatever the case may be, right? So it will just make a lot more sense if you do that, okay? If you care to do that. And yeah, I think that will change everything in this situation, okay? Because I definitely feel like someone's under some kind of illusion when it comes to you and what's really going on here, all right? And I think that will definitely help to shift the energy, right, in the situation and in the environment, okay? So any parting advice when it comes to Aries? I feel like that's quite specific, but that can play out in so many different scenarios. Like I say, especially if you feel like there's discord in a friend group or, you know, in a workplace situation. Yeah, I just feel like you just like being transparent and clear will dispel a lot of illusions, okay? So any parting advice for Aries placements, please? Any parting advice for Aries? Yeah, Realm Bridger. Exactly. We saw that Two of Pentacles, right? That's the thing. The solution is actually in your hands, right? Even if it means like having to broach the subject in a way you don't want to, or, you know, you feel like you can't be bothered, right? You have the ability to shift the circumstances, right? You have the ability to kind of dispel the discord as well. Like, you know, if there are any disagreements or arguments that could break out, you just being honest and transparent and clear could help to actually prevent a lot of that from taking place, right? Rather than fueling the fire or, you know, operating from the ego, right? Because with that King of Swords, it's just about being just clear and honest, right? And straightforward to the point. And then, you know, there is no room for speculation, right? It just is what it is, clear as day. So again, you know, because I feel like there is the imagined, but then there's the truth, okay? And I feel like you'll have an opportunity to confront that head on, right? And make it clear. So that's what you're being encouraged to do anyway. What you do is entirely up to you, Aries. You know your situation. But if you feel like there is a lot of confusion and there's certain people that are just fueling the flames, right? And it's creating more of a wedge between you and certain people, it's better to just address it head on and just be clear, all right? And I think that's just going to curb a lot of the nonsense that could arise from the situation, okay? But anyway, so I hope that helps, Aries.